Hello, my friends. How are we doing today? I'm doing wonderful. My name is Christine, and welcome back to my corner where we talk about all things books because I love books. Um, I'm doing wonderful because today is Sunday, June 14th. June. It is not June. It's not June. It's April. I don't know where June came from. Wishful thinking, I suppose. So today is Sunday, April 14th, and I am on April vacation. I am so excited. So I'm in my poofit, and yesterday did a little bit of picking up in my kitchen, which was disgusting, and I read 105 pages of, I took the cover off, The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. I'm enjoying it so far. It's really good. The feeling I'm getting so far is Fourth Wing, but with vampires. That's what I'm getting. So far there is a world of vampires. And there was a little girl whose house collapsed on her and her family. It killed her family. She was found in the rubble by the king of the vampires, and he has taken her under his wing. See what I did there? Vampires, bat wings, under his wing. And he is taking care of her. She is now a grown adult, and now they have the Kajari, which is a bunch of vampires and or humans. They fight to win, and that's all I've gotten so far. But yeah, I'm about 105 pages, so that's what I read yesterday. I don't think I ever took the cover off, but this is the book itself. Look at how pretty that is. It says never trust, never yield, always guard your heart. The pages are very white, extremely white. And each chapter heading or section heading has a little bit of art. See, this one has a moon. That's chapter 5. This is part 2. So there's a bunch of parts, and there are chapters and sections within the chapters. But so far, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. There, at the end, there is, as always, something about the author. There is the acknowledgement, which the author always writes, and I don't think anybody ever reads, but I don't read. And then there is a glossary of terms. So if you're reading something and you're like, what are they talking about? You can go back and look at the glossary of terms, which I'm glad I did, because there was one section where she said, that is, and I don't know how to pronounce this, that is atrocious. It is Atroxus, and I can't think of any other way to say it except atrocious. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I say it. And I came back here and I looked at it, and it was the god of the sun and leader of the white pantheon. So I wouldn't have realized that if I hadn't gone back to read it. There was another one too where a guy, one of the vampires was fighting, and all of a sudden he touched somebody, and then there was a flash of white light, and then the person was like boneless, and he just like sunk down the wall and was dead. And she said, that's Asteris. Oh my god, that's Asteris. And I was like, okay, what's Asteris? Let me go back and look. It is a form of magical energy wielded by night-born vampires derived from the stars, rare and difficult to use, requiring significant skill and energy. So I'm not I don't like having to go back and look up what words mean, but in some cases it's actually really helpful because I wouldn't have known what Asteris was. I wouldn't have known that it was very strong magical energy. So I am glad I went back and looked. I am not going back and looking up every single book, every single word. A lot of them I can figure out myself. Um, and that's it. So my plans for today are to do laundry. I have a load in the dryer and a load in the washer, and I have 2 more loads to go, and I want to get some reading done because I'm enjoying this. I have 482 pages to read. That does not count the acknowledgement or about the author or the glossary of terms. That's just 482 pages of story. So this is my plan for the week. I would like to get it done as soon as I can. I mean, it is very, very readable. There is a second book. It is called, it's right over there, The Ashes of the Star-Cursed King. That's the second book. And then this was originally touted as a duology. However, I have found out she has come out with a third book in the series, which I have pre-ordered. And there I think was 1 or 2 other books that took place in this world, but was kind of like a side story to this one. So I may or may not have pre-ordered that one as well. I don't know. I might have. So that's my plan for today. It is a sunny, beautiful day outside, but it's only like in the 50s, so it's still a little bit chilly. I don't know if I will go outside. But that's okay. It's okay. Because hammock weather is coming. I cannot wait. We did have a couple of 60-degree days last week and the week before, but mostly we are getting rain and 50. So we'll get there. Okay, my friends, I will check back in with you as soon as I get some of this read. I'll let you know my progress and how I am doing. Tomorrow is Monday, and tomorrow I have to take my cat to get neutered. And I have to go to the dentist to begin my implant, which I am not looking forward to. But whatever. And then on Tuesday afternoon, I have an appointment with another doctor, and I'm hoping it's the last time I have to see her. This was from my trip to the ER way back in October, I believe it was. So I'm hoping this will be the last time I have to see her. And then that's it. I have the rest of the week to myself to just sit and read. And I am so excited about it. So excited. And then I have 37 days left of school. 37. Now, while I am very excited about the fact that I only have 37 days left, this is kind of, it's not difficult, but like, this is the time of the year where the kids are done with us. We're kind of ready for a new class. Not that we don't love the kids, but it's time for a change. So these last 37 days are kind of, in one way, even more difficult than the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year, everybody's getting to know everybody. Now everybody knows each other. Everybody knows the buttons to push. And I don't just mean the kids and the adults. I mean kids and kids. We're ready for summer. But we can't have summer yet. We have 37 days left. So, It's a difficult phase, but it's okay. We'll make it through. We've done it before. Um, and I'm just still concerned that I may or may not have a job next year. Nobody seems to be concerned, but in the back of my head, I'm wondering if I'm going to have to find myself a new job. So I guess I'll find out soon. All right. Anyway, I'll keep you informed on that front when I hear anything. But in the meantime, I'm going to go plop myself in between loads of laundry and get some reading done. Love you guys. See you in a bit. Good morning, all of my friends. How are you? I am fine. I'm doing wonderfully. Today is Wednesday, April 17th. I think it's the 17th. If I don't go to school, I don't know what the date is. So I'm pretty sure it's the 17th. Yeah. So I have a doctor's appointment at 2, which, God, I hate that because now I got to sit home all day and just wait for my appointment. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've already rescheduled it twice, so I am not rescheduling it again. It is what it is. I took Maxwell to the vet. I don't know if I said this. I took him to the vet on Monday, and he got neutered. So I think he has forgiven me for that because he's been very cuddly this morning. So I finished Serpent and the Wings of Night. 482 pages of gloriousness. It was wonderful. I so enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4.5 stars. I don't know what it was. There was just something that I couldn't give it a whole 5. I know what that feeling is when I'm reading a 5-star book, and it's just it was just off a smidgen, but I did enjoy it very much. I know I put it on my Instagram, but I don't know if I said it on here. But I got very much Fourth Wing, Hunger Game vibes, but with vampires. So, yeah. It was really good. The ending was not what I had playing out in my head as I was reading it. I think you probably get that, like, as you're reading a book, you're like, ooh, I know where this is going. And it didn't go there 100%. So, I don't know. I found out while reading this, in the acknowledgments in the back, she says that there are 5 books in this series. So there are 2 Nightborn books. The second one I have, and it is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. And then there are 2 Shadowborn books. I think there's 2. And then there's a third one, but a 5th one, but I don't know what the 5th one is about. I only know the third one is a Shadowborn duology because it says it when I pre-ordered it. That's all. So, yeah. I did enjoy this one. I am not starting The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King yet because it is 600 pages. And I'm just, I can't read another 600 pages of the same stuff. I need a break. So, I will read it. I did enjoy this one very much. I will read that one, just not right now. I did take off my shelf The Women by Kristen Hanna, and I really just started it. I don't even know if I might have gotten to chapter 2 last night. I can't remember how much I read. I just started it. Actually, I lied. I did get to chapter 2. Because Frankie just realized that she could go into the Navy and become a nurse, and I'm assuming that is what her plans will now be. So, yeah, I got there. So I'm on chapter 2. So far, I'm reading it. I'm liking it. It's another 400-page book. I have quite a few chunky books on my list. I was going to start reading, I think it's Claire Lombardi, The Most Fun We Ever Had. That was Reese's April book of the month. But I wanted to read a book that I wanted to read, not a book that I was told I should read for a book club. Does that make sense? Yeah. I wanted to read something that I wanted to read. So I chose The Women by Kristen Hanna. Mostly because it was my March Once Upon a Book Club box book. So as I read it, I can open presents. Seriously, I'm going to tell you, those books really keep you reading, because in the back of my head, I want to open my next present. So, yeah. I have to read 100 and some odd pages before, I think it was 124, before I can open a gift. But that's okay. It's there. It's in front of me. I can see it. I'm going to open a present. I have no idea what it is. And I cannot tell you what it is, because if any of you ever decide to either buy one of their boxes or subscribe to their monthly service, I could ruin it for you, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody. So yeah, I can't tell you what the gifts are, and that's okay. If you want to find out, you gotta go on to their site and buy a book. This is not sponsored, by the way. Nobody sponsors me. I don't have that many followers. But that's okay. It's okay, because I have my faithful ones, right? Okay, my friends. So today is a nice day outside. It's supposed to only get to a high of 60, which means I will not be sitting outside because it's not quite warm enough. It's not warm enough for me to just sit outside and read. So, it's okay. I will get outside because I have to go to my appointment later. That's it. All right, my friends, I'm going to let you go. I will see you very, very soon, hopefully with some progress made on The Women. And hello, dear Pumpkin. This is Pumpkin, my grand kitty. He is a good boy. He is so fluffy. You are so fluffy. Yeah. Hi, baby boy. Oh, so fluffy. Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. Well, now you got to see Pumpkin. Yeah. Now I'm going to have fur flying around and tickling my nose. So, all right, my friends, I will check in with you again very soon. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay away from the flu because it is still out there. Stay away from it. Okay, my friends. All right, my friends, I'm going to get going. I'll see you soon.